War on the core. Who's up for it? Abs, glutes, obliques, all the good stuff around your core. We're going to work it, and we're going to start in 10 seconds on the floor with a glute bridge. So that's for your buttocks. We're going to start with those. Have a lay down, wait for the beat. There it is. So we're into the bridge straight away. And I'm sure you've done a bridge with me before. I'm sure if you've done any of my workouts, I love a bridge because it wakes up the key bum muscles. So as you're driving up, imagine that walnut stuck in there in between your cheeks. You've got to keep that walnut safe, and you're just driving through your heels, waking up those glorious glutes in the back of your body. They are connected to everything in your core. So it should start there, in my opinion, which is why we're here now. 5 seconds, and we'll get a 20-second break. That's it. So 20-second break to get into the next exercise. It's a clam shell, which is this exercise, lifting the leg, right? If you want to use the weight, you're going to place it there. So in 5 seconds, we're doing a clam shell on this side. Off we go. So the exercise is still for the glutes. As you lift that top leg, you're trying to keep the bottom leg on the ground and use these parts of your glutes here. It really isolates it if you get it right. Now I've got my hand on my head and my neck's a bit skew with. It might be better to be let down straight if that's more comfortable. Or even if you've got a cushion handy, that's really nice to put under there as well. Oh, 5 seconds. 5 seconds left. Oh, nice. 20 seconds to change to the other side. It's quite nice today. 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, constantly. Constantly. But you lose 20 seconds getting in position anyway, so I don't see it as rest. Off we go. It's the old chat, isn't it? If you've ever done a fitness class, you waste at least 20 seconds chatting to your mates between exercises, going to get a glass of water, doing your laces up, whatever it is. So really, it's just like a 30-minute class, this, non-stop. Oh, remember to go slow with that clam shell, especially on the way back down, because if you go down too quickly, you don't really benefit from the tension in the muscles which you want. So down slowly. 6 seconds left on this one. And our glute section will be complete. And now we move on to abs A. So this is the first section of abs. We're going to do crunches first. You can use the weight, you can use no weight if you want. So again, when it beeps, we're going to go into the crunches. That's feet on the ground. Weight under your chin if you want one. And off you go. So a crunch, I mean, you could call it a sit-up if you want, but I like the name crunch because that's what you're doing. You're crunching your tummy, you're squeezing it, and then you're coming down as slow as you can. You got that? And once again, if you want to feel these muscles today, if you really want to go to war on your core, you have to do it with control and give your brain a chance to find those muscles because it needs to find them to use them. Oh, good morning, tummy. 5 seconds to go. Oh, little rest. Rest your neck. Have a little rest on the floor. We've got oblique crunches next, so they're going to go across your body. You can use both weights if you want. You don't have to. Off we go. So obliques. Reach across, so you've like literally reached right across the front of your body. Come back down again. Reach across the other side. If you've got the weights, you bring them back to just under your chin. And then you reach up that side. We'll get to work our arms a little bit as well as we go through today. If you are holding weights, you'll feel it. So although we call this a core day, it reaches far beyond that. Good effort, 5 seconds. Oh, Another little rest. We've got a third in the ab A section, and the third one is reverse crunch. No weights. This looks like this. That's our next exercise. 3 seconds. So you can place your hands underneath your bottom if you want a bit of help for your lower back. If you take your hands away from under your bottom, it is harder. Just be sure that your tummy is doing the load, it's taking the load for you, and you're not using your back, should we say, which happens a lot with this exercise. Nice and controlled all the way down and up. And that is lower abs. So we did ab crunch, which is upper, obliques that were the side, and now we've done reverse, which is the bottom. Oh. So in the first ab section, we're good to go. Now we move on to lower back, and I'm not going to use my weights at all for this one because lower back's quite a gentle area. You're laying on your front, so lay on your front. Lower back extension is first. So I want your hands on the side of your head, and I want you to really slowly lift your chest off the floor. Ideally, your chin would be down. Your chin would be down, not looking up, because if you look up, you tend to arch your back, and that's not good. Really small movements, they're not big. It's really, really small. Just waking up everything in the back. Oh, and in our posture. Oh, a little rest. We've got 3 lower back ones, so do take your time with these. The next one's gonna be a swimmer, which is opposite hand and foot. There's an important line of muscles through your back that we're about to work. So 40 seconds, you're gonna place your head down, chest up. Lift your right hand and left foot. Place them down again. Then do left hand, right foot. Got that? So it's opposites. And you'll feel, hopefully, everything in the back of your body light up, whether it's the bottom, whether it's the back, maybe even the shoulder blades. But there's a lot of lazy muscles we're working right now that don't often work, so enjoy this. Good. Another little rest. If you are new to lower back exercises and it's starting to hurt a bit, just have a rest. If you can stick with me, I'm doing scapular retractions next for the last one, which looks like this. You can have feet on the floor or off the floor, you choose. Off is harder. So scapular retractions. Scapula are your shoulder blades, okay? So we're retracting and pulling down our shoulder blades. Reaching up and then repeating that. So I want you to think about what's happening at your shoulder blades here. Are they pulling down as if they're going down your back, somewhere close to the back pocket of your jeans? This sort of exercise makes you taller, apparently. It keeps your posture tall, keeps your body long. It hasn't worked for me yet, but I'll keep going. Okay, we have got planks and abs to come, so it's getting more difficult now. The first plank I'm gonna do is a plank and pass. You need 1 dumbbell. You're on your elbows, and you're gonna pass your dumbbell from one hand to the next. Now, if your dumbbells aren't round like mine, so I can tap like that. If they're hexagon or they don't roll, you're gonna have to pick it up, place it in the other hand. Pick it up, place it in the other hand. If you're fortunate to have wheelie ones, you're doing that. We're off, we're off. It gives you something to think about while you're in that plank. Oh. If you've got a water bottle, that'll roll nicely. Just make sure the lid's on. 5 seconds. Oh. Lost control of my dumbbell there. Have a rest. Side to side planks next. Did you get that passing one? It's quite difficult. It's quite difficult. Side to side is a really tough move that I'm going to do with weights. But you can do freestyle. Whatever you want. Rotate from one side plank over to the next. Oh, I want to use every muscle in your body for these planks. I want you to think about everything in your tummy, in your hips, in your arms, working together as one. It's not one muscle group, this exercise. It's a multiple amount of muscles working together. 10 seconds, keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now I've got a bit of a funky one coming up next. I've called it a full plank with tricep extension. So it looks like this. And I'm going to go from one hand to the next. You can just do a full plank if you prefer. So full plank, row and extend your arm. Then change to the other side. Row, extend the arm, change to the other side. And your game, your battle, is to keep your hips level. That's not easy. That is not easy. Oh. Row, extend, back down. Row, extend, back down. Hips level, 10 seconds. Oh, we're going to war on the core now. We're going to war on the core, my friends. Ah. I'm just doing that arm to be even. Oh, nice. 3 more to complete the first round. They're all abs. Dead bugs first, laying down. So 3 to finish the first round. They're all abs. Oh. We go in 3 seconds. Dead bug. Opposite hand, opposite leg extends away from you. You are making sure your belly button's pulled into your spine and your abs are strong, yeah? Abs are strong here. With or without weights, this is tough to execute correctly. I love this exercise, really do. 10 seconds, just under. Come on. Oh. Quick rest, but stay on the floor. Next up, we've got toe taps. So you're going to have your legs straight in the air and you're going to try and touch them. Although I never touch my toes, but that's the aim. You can do it with weights or without, it's up to you. 3 seconds. Off we go. So keep your legs as straight as you can, right? That'll depend on your flexibility. You can have a little bend if you need to, but really try and reach towards them with your weight and your chest, because that takes so much effort from this tummy area. Such a tough one to do right this, but you can do it and your tummy will love you for it. 15 seconds. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. We've got one more exercise and then we go straight back to the start, okay? Woo. Whipping through it today. Whipping through. It's V-sit with twist. You could do a normal V-sit if you want. I'm going full beans because I'm in the mood. This is exercise 15. So it has to feel tough. You want to feel like everything's working. Now with this exercise, it's across the upper abs, the lower abs, and then with the twist, you've got the obliques as well. So it really is a complete abdominal move that's just made even more fun with weights. Go on, you got this. 15 seconds. Then we're right back to the start. Oh, it's burning. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was good. We're going into bridges in 20 seconds time, right back through. Oh, I love that. How's your endurance? Good? You got stamina? I think you have. Bridges. So the beauty is today, as I've put it in sections, I know you can keep going. So we're going to glutes, then we go back to abs, then we do something else. So we keep changing, and that's the way to plan a program so you can keep moving. So even when you think you're tired and you can't keep going, I know you can. And I want you to do that in this second lap. Remind yourself that you can do it, you're strong, and you'll get all the way through. 5 seconds left. Clam shells next. On this side with the weight if you want. This is one of the nicer ones, isn't it? Clam shells. This is a nice one. I look forward to this one. Off we go. So remember what I said about coming down slowly? That really is the key. You also want to make sure that bottom leg is stuck on the ground. And another thing to think about is where your hips are going. So if you're opening and rotating your body, that's not good. We want your hips to stay where they are and really isolate the glutes because it's going to work you harder. You can have a crooked neck like me or get yourself nice and comfortable down there like that. Oh, like this one, 5 seconds. Switch sides. It's one of those exercises, the clam shells, that we don't often do, but we should. Physios love them. Physios love them. If you're a walker or you're in our new run club, glutes are so important for us. We don't want to neglect them. And we've got to remember they are part of the core. So getting these strong, getting these glute muscles strong is really beneficial to that flat tummy we all want, right? We all strive to achieve, and I've been striving for years. I'm sure it'll come one day. I'll keep trying. 15 seconds. Doesn't matter, we haven't got any beach holidays coming up this year, so it doesn't matter, does it? I can keep my bikini in its drawer. 5 seconds. Oh, actually burnt towards the end. What we got next? Abs A. So we've got ab crunches first, then it was obliques, and then it was reverses. So upper abs, side abs, reverse crunch. So first exercise, ab crunch. Just get my microphone in the right place. I'm going to go with a weight. You can choose what you do. Off we go. Don't rush this movement. Control it. Enjoy it. Think about where the abdominals attach just under your rib cage. You actually put your finger just under your sternum, just under the ribs. You should feel as you come up to your crunch that the abs sort of tighten. That's what should be happening. That's all you're doing is crunching those six-pack muscles that are in there. We've all got them. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Rest the neck, rest the abs. We've got obliques next, across the body. I'm going to go with weights. You can choose what you do. Let's go. Diagonal reach. Punch across your body. Lift that rib cage across. Slowly lower it back down again. Feel the obliques start to light up as well as your abdominals. 15 seconds to go. You're doing well. You're doing well. We just got to keep going. That's all. Got to keep going. 3 seconds. Woo. Rest those weights. Reverse crunch coming up next. That's the leg drops. Hands under your bottom will make this one easier for your back. You choose. I'm going to start like that to get in the mood. Off we go. But think about, as you're lifting those legs up, as you're lifting the legs, the hip should peel off the floor. The hip should peel up off the floor, almost towards the ceiling. That's actually where your tummy muscles have to work to lift. And then that lowering part is just to really challenge and test them. That's it, not too fast. Make it controlled. If you want to enjoy it. 5 seconds. Oh, that got me, that one. What we got next? Lower back next, lower back now. Which is one I really need to do more of, the lower back. I don't know about you, but it's one I neglect again. Force ourselves to do it today. We've got lower back extensions in 3 seconds. That's like this. Very subtle movements. Chin down, chest lifted. Contract the lower back. Everything up the spine. Do try and breathe on these ones. I know it's difficult while you're crushed against the floor, but if you can find a position where you're able to breathe, it's much better for you. There's your rest. Next up is prone swimmers. That was the opposite hand and foot. And that was that whole line of tissue through the back that we're going to work now. So we go in 6 seconds. Oh, can I have a drink? Opposite hand, opposite foot. Raises as high as you can make it go. But don't lift that head. Please don't do that, which often I see people do. Tuck that chin down. These are really subtle moves. They're not big. They don't need to be. It's almost like an activation for muscles that we know are lazy. Just making sure they're there and they're alive. 5 seconds. Little rest. Scapular retractions are the last one in the lower back part. That is exercise number 9. So we're getting towards the end, okay? We're getting towards the end. We've got the tough ones to come, but we're nearly there. That's the good bit. 3 seconds. Scapular retractions are here. Pulling the shoulder blades down, because the shoulder blades are the scapula, right? Or scapula are the shoulder blades. Whatever way around you're supposed to say it. That's what we're trying to focus on. You've got a tougher option by having the feet off the floor if you wish. That's up to you. Last 5 seconds, 2 reps. Good, okay, the serious part now. We've got 6 exercises that are all tough. It's the plank and pass, which I did on the elbows and I did with my rolly dumbbell. If you've got something that doesn't roll, you're gonna have to lift and move. Either way, it's a good plank. That's what I want from you. 3 seconds. Let's go. Quite a fun game trying to control the dumbbell. You can do this with a ball as well. If you're out in the garden, get the kids' ball, get the football. Nice, easy little game. We sometimes roll it to each other when I'm in the gym with anyone else. It's just a bit of a laugh and it challenges that plank. Come on, 5 seconds. Oh, rest. Good stuff. Next one, side to side plank, okay? Side to side. You've got the option of the weight if you want it. Oh, we're cooking now, we're cooking. We're cooking, 5 to go, 5 to go. 5 minutes. We came for a war on the core. I want you to feel like you've had one. So choose the hardest option you can at this stage, knowing the end is near. Good, halfway. You got it. You have. Go on, team. You've got this. One more each side. One more each side. Come on. Oh, lovely jubbly. Now we've got my favourite funky one of the day, full plank with tricep extension. Now, if you put your feet wider in the plank, it's easier to balance. So if you felt like you couldn't keep your hips still, widen your feet. And likewise, if you want more challenge, bring them closer together. So it was row, extend, put it back down, go to the other side. Hips have to be level. So if I went really wide, my feet, my technique probably looks a bit better. And we all know technique is the most important thing, certainly with planks and exercises like that. Keep that technique good and you'll get the results. 5 seconds. Oh. Woo. 3 to go. Dead bugs, toe taps, V-sits. 3 minutes. Oh, it's been non-stop today. Non-stop, I love it. Dead bugs. Dead bugs. There ain't no party like a dead bug. Gonna show you how. I always get that song in my head. I think it's like S Club or something. I don't know who it is. Oh yeah, it is S Club. Stop that, Frank. Anyway, halfway through. Do you feel your tummy yet? Can you feel it? You should do. You need to tell it to work. If it's not, you say, come on, tummy. Switch on, mate, come on. We're near the end now. Bah. 5 seconds. Oh, I better have a 6-pack after this workout, let me tell you. Toe taps next. I'm gonna go with the weight. You can go without the weight, it's up to you. 2 to go, 2 to go. Come on. Do not stop now. Keep yourself working. There's the beeper. Legs as straight as they'll go. Then get up as high as you can with that crunch. Nice, halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I threw that last one up. I was cheating that one. We got one more exercise. I'm gonna go for 2 weights. I'm gonna go for 2 weights. I just fancy it, okay? V, sit and twist. Remember I said you can do a normal option like that if you want. I'm just here to show you the advance. So if you want to join me. Final exercise of the day. Come on, final one. Leave this room feeling like you worked your tummy as hard as you could. You couldn't give it any more. Oh, halfway. Oh, that weight makes a difference. Oh, that's good. Come on. All the way, 10 seconds. 6, 4, 2. Oh. Oh, rest it there. Rest it there. Oh, we need to stretch our tummy muscles now. We need to give them a good stretch. Those of you watching this on the recording, you're done. You can go and do your cool down on the videos on the website. Go and do that now. Zoomers, I'm coming to you for a cool down we'll do together. But well done. I thought that was quite an intense, good core drill today. 30 minutes of pure core. Well done. That was not easy.